Okay, did I tell you, did I write a complete, wait a second. Okay. Did you write this slide in which there was mole and your mass? Did you write this
Yes.
slide?
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes, sir.
That one also? Okay. Who guys which? Okay, it's here now. Okay, Abhinav is back. Okay, we are joined with Hashir. Hashir was not with us in the previous class, I guess. This is Omar Badawi, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, Hashir, good evening. Are you here for class 11th, some basic concepts in chemistry? Yes, Hashir.
So 1 second, this is Abdullah. My brother was using my laptop earlier. I need to change my name. Give me a second.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. You're Abdullah. Okay, that's fine. So we have Abhinav, Nida, Eram, Omar, Riba, and Rehab, and we have Abdullah also here now. Okay. So let us write a few questions now. Then we will move on to the next topic. Okay. Write a few questions, then we will move on to the next topic. You have to calculate the number of electrons and protons in following. Rather, just write protons, not write electrons. We will deal with those things in different class. Number of protons in the following. Yeah, that is fine, Abdullah. You can leave and join. Okay. Okay. So I will start with the very basic ones. Okay, very basic. I will calculate the number of protons in the following. If I ask you in one atom of carbon, who can tell me the number of protons in one atom of carbon? No one? Okay, no one. How many protons are there in one atom of carbon? The atomic number, na? The atomic number is the number of number of protons in carbon. So, what is the atomic number of carbon? Number of protons is equal to the atomic number. Okay. And number of electrons, if I ask, number of electrons, this will be equal to number of protons. Okay, this is only for if it is neutral, if we don't have any charge. So one atom of carbon will have 6 protons. B. If I ask you, let us say 200 atoms of carbon.
Two hundred
200
into
of,
6.
yeah, this will have 200 into 6 protons. Okay. Now if I ask you about, let us say 12 gram of carbon, what do you think? Now since we had one atom, we can convert directly one atom to protons. We just have to multiply the number of atoms into the number of protons in one atom, that is equal to 6, correct? But we don't have any conversion method in which we can directly, from mass, we cannot go to the number of protons, right? We cannot go from grams to protons directly, correct? We have to calculate the number of atoms of carbon. So how will we calculate the number of atoms? Number of atoms we can calculate by, first of all, calculating the number of moles. Number of moles of carbon is equal to given mass divided by molar mass. So what is the given mass here? 12 grams. What is the molar mass? 12 grams per mole. So we will get 1 mole. Now we know 1 mole has 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 atoms. Okay, 1 mole of carbon will have this much number of atoms. So number of protons will be equal to 6 into 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 protons. Correct? Any doubt till now?
No, sir.
Okay, please write this down. Let me know when you are done.
Done, sir.
Done. Okay, what about others? Done. Okay, Rishan has also joined. Good evening, Rishan. Okay, Rehab is done. Rehab, please keep your hand raised now. Otherwise, I will forget. Nida is also done. Okay. Abhinav is not now in the class again. Okay, Rishan has just joined. Okay, fine. Rishan, do you know the number of protons is equal to the atomic number of any element? Rishan, it would be better if you can unmute. Can you turn on the mic? Yes. No. Okay, fine. You're greeting home. Okay, you're getting it today. You don't have mic? It is a PC. Okay, fine. Okay. So number of proton is equal to it is equal to the atomic number. So one atom of carbon, the atomic number is 6, so there will be 6 protons. Correct? Now, if you have 200 atoms of carbon, you will just multiply 200 into 6 to get the number of protons. Correct? Yes?
Yes,
For one
sir.
atom, it is 6. No, I'm asking. Rishan, I was asking Rishan. He's answering in, okay, yeah, I'm getting the answers in chat. Okay, so here we have 12. Yes, correct. Now, if we have 12 gram of carbon atoms, so for number of protons, we need the number of atoms. We cannot directly get the number of protons from the number of grams. So first of all, we want to have the number of atoms, and also we cannot directly get the number of atoms from number of grams. We have to first calculate the number of moles. If you want to calculate the number of moles of carbon will be given mass, because here mass is given, divided by the molar mass. So we will get 1 mole because the given mass is 12 gram. The molar mass is also 12 gram per mole. It will give us 1 mole. Now 1 mole has how many atoms? 6.022. Can you explain again? Okay, fine. Lost my audio. Okay. Can we do the same thing with another question, Rishan? Can you please copy this? Okay, please copy this. Let me know when you're done. I will explain this with another question. Let me know when you're done. Abhinav, what is happening? You're getting disconnected again and again.
Yes, sir, in between.
Hmm. Are you done copying? Okay, what about Abhinav? You're done?
Yes, sir, I completed this question.
You have completed this question. Okay. So similar question is there in which you have to calculate C. Let us say you have to again calculate the number of protons in. This was the question number C. Then you have D here. In let us say 2 moles of H2 gas. Okay, in 2 moles of H2 gas. So how will we calculate the number of protons in 2 moles of H2 gas? First of all, we need atoms. Okay, so number of atoms in 2 moles of H2 gas. For this, we have to calculate the number of atoms present in 2 moles of H2 gas. So this will be equal to number of atoms in 2 moles of H2 gas. It will be equal to 2 into the number of moles is how much? 6.022 into 10 to the power 23. So this will be the number of H2 molecules. Now, how many atoms are there in one molecule of hydrogen gas? How many atoms are there in one molecule of hydrogen gas? In
1.
H2, how many atoms are there?
One, sir.
In H2, how many atoms are there? Hydrogen. Okay.
Oh,
2 atoms.
2 atoms, right?
Hmm.
I hope there is no doubt in that. There are 2 atoms, right?
no. Yes, sir.
So here we have written regarding 2 moles. Okay, this is 2 moles. And how many atoms are there? This is number of molecules. This is H2. There are 2 moles of H2. And number of atoms in 2 moles of H2, just multiply this by 2. So you understand? You're following me, right? This is 2 moles of H2. Now for atoms, we need to multiply it by 2 because there are 2 atoms in one molecule of H2. So this will be 4 Na atoms in H2 in 2 moles of. Correct? Any
Yes,
doubt
sir.
in here? No doubt, right? Now tell me, we have got number of atoms here. How many protons are there in one atom of hydrogen?
One.
In one atom of hydrogen? Yes, tell me how many
One.
protons?
One.
1 proton. So number of protons in 4 Na atoms of hydrogen will be how much? 4 Na into 1. Right, guys? So this will be again 4 Na protons. Rishan, did you get it now? Yes, Rishan, did you get it now? No? Okay. Which part? Okay, protons you did not get. Okay, protons part. This one? Did you get this one? Oh, okay, fine. See, the number of protons in any element. Okay. Number of protons in any element. Please write this thing down. Number of protons of any element is equal to atomic number of that element. Now, do you get it? Number of protons of any element is equal to atomic number of that element. But in one atom, okay, in one atom. So one atom of hydrogen. Okay. Now you can copy this. Let me know when you're done. Raise your hand if you are done, guys. If you're done with this slide, please raise your hand. Okay, Rehab is done. Okay. Just waiting for you, Umar.
Sir, done, sir.
Okay. Okay, you guys can lower your hands now. Okay, you guys can lower your hands. So you have to calculate which of the following. Wait a second, run this question first. You have to. You have to calculate the molar mass of the following. Okay. For H2O, for example, let me do this for H2O. For H2O, you have to just take it like this. Molar mass will be the molar mass of hydrogen is how much? 1 grams per mole. How many hydrogen atoms are there? 2. Just multiply this by 2. Then add this with the next atom. The next atom is oxygen. This is 16 grams per mole. Then this will be equal to 18 grams per mole. Okay. So this is the way to do it to calculate the molar mass of the following: CO2, CH4, N2. If you want to find out the molar mass of a particular element, you can go to the pages of appendix in your textbook. The page number is, I guess, for the new book, the page number is 240. You can go to the page 240 in part 1. You will get the molar masses of different elements. Okay, and you have to tell me the molar masses of different molecules. N2, then O2. What else is there that you will find in this chapter? NS3. And what else will you find in this chapter? NS3. See what was there. 240. But this is for new book, okay? If you have a new book, it is in appendix page number 240. All of you have to calculate the molar mass of the following 6 molecules. You have to calculate the molar masses. And if you're done, you can send the answers in chat. You can send the answer. Okay, wait a second. Don't write this 1, 2, 3. Write this A, B, C, D. B, C, D, E, and F. So if you have for the first one A, send in chat like this 18. Okay, grams per mole, don't worry about grams per mole. Okay, just send me the number. Then whatever answer you get for B, then for C, D, E, and F. No, Rehab. B is not right. Yes, Abdullah. Your name is not changed, it is the same. Can I I cannot change your name to Abdullah, I guess. Oh, it is now Abdullah. It is now Kashif Abdullah. It is changed now. Yeah. Yes, Nida is right for B. No, Reba again you have to. Reba B is not right. Rehab B is not right. Nida, no. Just wait a second. Let me do for the B one. Reba, can you please answer with me? Reba, can you please turn on your mic?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what is the molar mass of carbon?
I wrote the atomic
12.
number.
Sorry?
12,
I
sir.
used the atomic number.
It's a okay. The one thing that I really get upset about sometimes is when if I'm asking a question to a particular person, please let her or him answer. Okay, guys? Can we please maintain that?
Sure, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay. You can always answer in chat, okay? You can always answer in chat. There is no bondation in answering in chat. But if I'm asking someone with their mic on, then let them answer. Okay, Reba, tell me. Okay, what is the molar mass for carbon?
12.
12 gram per mole, right?
Yes, sir.
How many carbon atoms are there in CO2?
16 into 2.
How many carbon atoms are there in CO2?
2.
Huh? How to only one?
1.
Okay. Wait a second. Take a few deep breaths, please. You are all nervous, I guess. Okay, fine. 12 grams per mole. Plus, you have what oxygen? How many oxygen are there? 2
2.
oxygens. Okay. For oxygen, it is how much? 16 grams per mole
Into 2.
into 2. Correct. So you will get what? 12 is 12 plus 16 to
32.
the 32 grams per mole. So this would be how much?
44.
So where did you get wrong?
I
Where did
used
you went
6.
wrong?
I used 6 for carbon.
Okay, see what I said for molar mass, you have to look at 240. I'm not expecting you to remember these molar masses as of now, right? So please don't have that expectation from you that you will remember all those molar masses. Please look at the page number 240. Okay,
I don't have it in that page, sir.
you don't have it in that page. Okay, fine. But what is in the 240 page? 230?
232 page now.
232. Okay, fine. 232.
Yeah,
See, I have a new book now. That is why it is 240 page number in the new book. Okay, it is in the new book 240 page number. See, I have written new book also. You can turn a few page around and look now. Okay.
Yes, I found it.
You found it? Okay, glad. Okay, fine. Wait a second. Somebody else. Okay, yeah, Nida C is right. Nida C is right. I'm really sorry. C is right, Nida. Earlier I said it is wrong, I guess. Okay.
Sir, done, sir.
हाँ ओके, हम ना धीरे धीरे सबका बता देंगे. आई विल टेल दी इफ इट इज राइट और रॉन्ग फॉर एवरीवन. Okay, just wait because I will write the answers here and you have to just compare. Okay. Now, Rehab, you're just answering without giving any numbers, so it will be very difficult for me now because I cannot keep up. You have to write A, B, C, D. Then it will be easier for me. But I don't think 48 is the answer for anyone. C, no, Rehab. C, Reva, it is correct. Nida, F is correct. Nida, D, correct. E, correct. Now let me see for Umar. A correct, B correct, C correct, D correct, E correct, F correct. For your Abhinav, it is correct. Very good. Okay, Reba, C is correct. D, no, Reba, N2 ना. आप लोग ना एक तो हड़बड़ा रहे हो बहुत ज़्यादा. You guys are in, I don't know what kind of hurry. You are making very silly mistakes here. Don't be in a rush, please. Don't be in a rush. C is correct, Reba, but D is not. Rishan, C is correct. Very good. Just check D. Reba, check D. I guess, yes, correct now. Yes, correct. Okay, who is not answering? Is anyone who is not answering? I have not got any answer from Iram. Iram, are you there?
Yes, sir, I'm doing.
You're doing it. You have not sent any answer by okay as of now. Reba, D is correct. E is correct. Rishan, D is correct. Rehab, D is correct. Very good. All of you. Waiting for more answers now. F is correct, Reba. E is correct, Rehab. No, Rehab. F is wrong. Rehab, please reconsider that answer. Rishan, E. No, Rishan. 2 oxygen, no? You just have to multiply 2 with the molar mass of oxygen. Rehab, check your answer for F, and Rishan, check your answer for E. And Iram got disconnected or left. I don't know what happened. Iram is not here, no? No, Iram is not here. Okay, guys, everyone. Now I will answer. See, carbon is 12 plus 1 into 4 for hydrogen. This will be in grams per mole. This will be 16 grams per mole. Nitrogen is 1 is 14 into 2 grams per mole. This will be 28 grams per mole. Oxygen is 16. There are 2 oxygens, 16 into 2 grams per mole. This will be 32 grams per mole. For NS3, we have nitrogen. Nitrogen is how much? 14 nitrogen plus 1 into 3 grams per mole. This will give us 14 plus 3 grams per mole. And this will be 17 grams per mole. Rishan? Okay, fine. I guess everyone is done by now, right? Can we move on?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we did starting with 2 moles of H2 and 2 moles of H2. Yeah, that's 17. Yeah, correct. Calculate the number of atoms in following. A, 1 gram of H2O. B, 1 gram of O2. C, 1 gram of, let us see, H2. D, 1 gram of, wait a second. Let us write this 1 gram of N2. Okay. So how do we do this type of questions? I will do for N2 and you can do the rest of them. So A is 1 gram of N2. So 1 gram of N2, number of atoms in the following in 1 gram of N2. So the first thing that we have to calculate is the number of moles. So number of moles in N2, it is equal to how much? Number of moles in N2 is equal to given mass divided by molar mass. What is the given mass, Rehab? What is the given mass of N2? Rehab? Yes, Rishan, correct. Rehab, can you please turn on your mic and tell me? Rehab, okay, fine, 1 gram. You're answering in chat, okay. 1 grams. What is the molar mass of N2? Reba. What is the molar mass of N2?
1 gmol, 1 gram mole.
Molar mass of N2. We have just calculated the molar mass of a nitrogen, no?
14.
14. Please see it again and tell me. Molar mass of N2. 2 nitrogens.
28.
Okay, very good. 28 grams per mole. Yes, we can correct 28 grams. So this will be now, this grams and grams can cancel each other out. This will be 1 by 28 mole. So now we have calculated the number of moles of N2. Now we want to calculate number of molecules of N2. Number of molecules of N2 will be equal to 1 by 28 into 1 mole is 6.022 into 10 to the power 23. So I'm just writing this as Na by 28, okay, because this number is Na and in denominator we have 28. So I can write Na by 28, right? Everyone, any doubt till here?
No, sir.
No,
No?
sir.
Okay. Now number of molecules of N2 is done. Now we will find number of atoms of N2. Now in 1 molecule of nitrogen gas, in one molecule of N2, just Rishan, please listen while I am explaining, okay? Number of atoms in N2. In 1 molecule of N2, how many atoms are there? In 1 molecule of N2, how many atoms are there? Nida? If we have N2 molecules, how many nitrogen atoms are there? Yes, Nida? Very good. So if in 1 molecule we have 2 atoms, in Na by 28 atoms, number of atoms of N2 in Na by 28 atoms will be equal to 2 into Na by 28 atoms. Sorry, this is in the molecule. So this will be equal to Na by 14 atoms. Correct? Any doubt?
No, sir.
No. So we have calculated the number of atoms in how much 1 gram of N2, right? So for 1 gram of N2, first of all, we have to calculate the number of moles in 1 gram. After calculating the number of moles in 1 gram, we have to calculate the number of molecules. After molecules, we will get to atom. Please remember this. First of all, you have to calculate the moles. Without moles, you cannot never get to molecules. Without molecules, you can never get to atoms. Okay. Now you can do the same thing for following. 1 gram of O2, 1 gram of H2, and 1 gram of helium. See, remember, helium does not have molecule. Helium is just atom. Okay. You don't have to do the last part here. You will just end it with the molecules and our atoms. It is the same thing for helium because helium has just only one atom in that molecule. So can you do this for the rest of them? B, C, D.
Yes, sir.
Okay, please start. Reba, yours is not correct. Abhinav and Nida has, yeah, it is fine. It's correct. Reba, check your answer now. I think you messed up with the molar mass for O2. Check the molar mass that we have calculated in the last slide and check the molar mass that you have written in for this problem. Yes. Abdullah, it is correct. Reba, did you recognize the mistake?
Yes, sir.
Where it went wrong? Okay, fine. Yes. Yes, Abhinav, right. For C also it is correct. Yes, Reba, it is okay. Now it is correct. Yes, Nida, C is correct. Very good. Umar, I am not getting any answers from you. Why? Umar?
No, sir, I'm doing all together.
Okay, all together. Okay. Also, Rishan, I am not getting any answers from you. Rishan, are you here? Yes, Rehab, B is correct. Did I get any answer from? Okay, Abdullah is giving me answers, right? Yeah, I've got one answer from Abdullah. You just finished, okay. Abhinav, D is what? Yeah, correct. Rishan is saying B is, yeah, correct. Rishan, correct. Okay, C is correct, Reba. Rehab, C. Okay, yeah, correct. C is correct, Rehab. Okay, Umar. A. Really, Umar? A. We have already done A. Start from B. B is correct, by the way. Obviously, it is written on this slide. Yeah, B, correct. Okay, D. No, Reba. Reba, check the molar mass for helium. Check the molar mass for helium.
It's 4, sir.
Okay. And how many atoms of helium is present in one molecule of helium? One only, na?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you don't have to do multiply it with 2, as we have done with the others. Right, Reba?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so it will be Na by 4.
Na by 4.
Yeah. So I guess all of you have completed by now. So let me just write it here. So B is Na by 16. C is Na. And D is Na by 4. Okay. So we have the answers like this. We have Na by 14. We have Na by 16. We have Na. And we have Na by 4. Now, please answer in chat, which of the following is the largest? Which of the following is the largest? A, B, C, or D? Which of the following is the largest? Yes, Reba, correct. Okay, so we have Kashif. Okay, Abdullah. Okay, fine. Kashif Abdullah. No, Kashif, that is wrong. Which of the following is largest? Na by 14, Na by 16? Yes, Abdullah, it is right now. Na or Na by 4? Abhinav, we are finding which of the following is largest. Answer in chat.
Okay, sir.
Yes, Abhinav, correct. Oh, okay, fine. Rishan, what are you, sir? Can you do for hydrogen? Show for hydrogen. You're confused about hydrogen. Okay. Yes. I'm doing it. Please see Rishan, okay? The others, okay, you have to okay, fine, just no. See Rishan, you can see here 1 gram of H2. First thing that we'll find is the number of moles of H2 in 1 gram. This will be equal to 1 gram divided by, what is the molar mass of H2, Rishan? The molar mass of H2, Rishan? Very good, 1 grams per mole. So this will cancel out each other, we will get 1 mole. Next, second thing that we will find is the number of molecules of H2. It is equal to 1 into oops. No. Again, Rishan, calculate what is the molar mass of H2? What will be the molar mass of H2, Rishan? H2. Yes. 1 by 2 mole. Okay. So number of moles of H2 in 1 gram, it is equal to 1 by 2 into the mole. Mole is 6 point. Now you got it? Okay, you are clear now. Okay, okay, fine. Okay, fine. Those who were having problems here, you have, sorry, not Na like this, it is Na like this. Na by 14, you have Na by 16, you have Na by, you have Na and you have Na by 4. A, B, C and D. Okay. Some of you said that Na by 16 is the largest. Correct? Who said Na by 16 is the largest? It was Umar who said Na by 16 is the largest, and it was also Nida who said Na by 16 is the largest. Nida is now saying C. See, if the denominator is high, then the number is small. Okay, number is small. And if you don't remember it quite like this, then you can remember this thing here. If I ask you if I give you one chocolate or 1 by 2 chocolates, what will you take? You will obviously take one chocolate, because if the denominator increases, the chocolate decreases. One chocolate means complete one chocolate, and 1 by 2 chocolate means half chocolate. Okay, so which is greater? One is greater. Okay, which is greater? One is greater. So if you get the similar question, and rather than calculate the number of atoms in the following, they would ask you, which of the following has the largest number of atoms, the maximum number of atoms, the maximum number of atoms. Okay, so here you don't have to worry. Okay, see, if you have, you just calculate this. This is 1 gram, this is 1 gram, this is 1 gram, this is 1 gram. Now it is all 1 gram. Now you see here, this is what? This is 28 grams per molar mass is 28. Its molar mass is 16. Its molar mass is 2. Its molar mass is 4. So in all of these, the molecule with the lowest molar mass will have the highest number of atoms. Okay, this is just a short trick. If the masses are same, then you calculate the molar mass for the following. And then what you have to do, the molecule with the lowest molar mass will have the largest number of atoms. Can you remember this? Yes, guys, can you remember this?
Yes, sir.
Everyone? Can I get a yes, sir, from everyone, please?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Nida, you are still not okay? You're still not fine?
I'm doing good now.
You're doing good?
Better than last few weeks.
Last few weeks. Okay. You went to the doctor, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, okay, Rishan is asking me to explain again. Write this thing, Rishan. Note this thing down. For equal mass of, okay, write this thing. For equal mass of different molecules, the molecule with smallest molar mass will have the largest number of atoms. All of you can note this thing down. Because a similar type of question came in NEET 2020, the last year of NEET. By the way, wait a second. Who of you, I mean, is this bio batch? All of you have bio, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Anyone with maths here? Anyone who wants to
Yes,
be
sir.
an engineer?
Sir, I have math.
You have maths. Maths and bio both, or only?
No, sir, maths, chemistry, and physics.
Okay, you don't have bio. Okay, fine. Okay, Rishan is also maths. Okay, okay. Rishan is math, but others, I guess, bio, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are you done? Then we can do that question also. Are you done writing this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the question that came was, which of the following has maximum number of atoms? Maximum number of atoms, okay? So A, the option was 1 gram of Mg, okay? And they gave here atomic mass. Atomic mass is equal to 24. Now tell me, if the atomic mass is 24, what will be the molar mass? What will be the molar mass?
24.
24 grams, right? So they give the atomic masses of each of these things. The atomic mass is equal to of oxygen. They gave us 16. So if oxygen atomic mass is 16 given, for O2 it will be what? 32. Okay. So remember, you have to calculate for the molecule. Okay, whatever it is given for different molecules. The C part was 1 gram of lithium solid, and the atomic mass of lithium, it was given as 7. D part, it was 1 gram of Ag solid. The atomic mass was given of Ag as 108. Okay, it was given as 108. So here you don't have to, I mean, you don't see this thing, okay? What you have to see for this, Mg is only 1 Mg, so 24, it will be 24. For O2, it is what? O2 and oxygen is 16. So O2 will be how much? 32.
32.
Now for lithium, there is only one lithium, so lithium will be how much?
7.
7. Okay. Now for silver, silver is how much? Only one silver, so this will be what? 108. Now out of these, which is the lowest?
C.
Which is the smallest?
Lithium.
C is the smallest. Yeah. So this will be having the maximum number of atoms. Got it? Easy
Yes,
question.
sir.
C. How much time would it take in NEET? 1 second, 2 seconds, not even 1 minute, right? And in your NEET examination, what is crucial? Crucial is the time, because you have a lot of questions. Okay. So let me know when you're done.
Done, sir.
Okay. Now a similar type of question. Please write it here. The number of water molecules is maximum in A, 18 moles of water, B, 1.8 gram of water, C, 18 gram of water, D, 18 molecules of water. Okay, so how will you do this type of question? Okay, okay, fine. Tell me the answers in chat now for this question. Tell me the answer in chat for this question. The number of water molecules is maximum in A, B, C, D. Calculate the number of molecules of water in each of the following by using the mole concept. No. Don't write C like this. ऐसे तुक्का नहीं मारना है. Okay, fine. I understand that now. You don't have any idea how to proceed with this type of question. Okay. So the first thing that you will do is, yeah, Abhinav is right. Abhinav, that is correct. So see, in each of the following, what we will do is we will calculate the number of molecules of water in each of the following. So in 18 moles of water, 18 moles means 18 into 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 molecules. Now 1.8 grams means 1.8 gram. We have to convert this into moles. So this will be 1.8 divided by 18. Now this will be how much? This will be 1 by 10, 0.1 mole of H2O. So this will be 0.1 into 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 molecules. Now here we have 18 gram of water. 18 gram will be 18 upon 18 given mass by molar mass. So this will be equal to 1 mole of H2O. So this will be 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 molecules. Now 18 molecules of water, you don't have to convert it into anything. It will be just 18 molecules of water. Now, can you all tell me which is the largest? A, B, C, D?
A.
Yes. Did everyone get that A is the largest?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Any doubt? A is the largest, okay? So copy this. Nishan, your keypad is also bad. Your back is also not there, your keypad is also not there. He's saying no air. Instead of saying no, sir, he's saying no air. Nishan. Rishan is an Arabic name, na? Rishan? No, I'm asking, is it an Arabic name or what name it is? What language it is? Normal? Not Arabic, okay. Is it Hindi name? Or Urdu name? Urdu name? Okay. See, Arabic name does not mean that you are Arab. Okay, Zishan and Rishan. What is the meaning, by the way? Rishan means good human being. Okay, is everyone done?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Now write the next topic. It is solution. We're done with mole concept. Most of the things are done now. Okay, wait a second. Let us do a few questions on the molar volume, I guess. We can do it in the assignment, I guess. Okay, we'll send it in the assignment. Write the topic solution. Solution. So whenever solution comes into mind, okay, Abhinav is always getting disconnected. Okay, solution is what? If you have made tea or Ruafza or any kind of solution, then you would know what is a solution. The important property of solution is that if you make a good
Excuse me,
Ruafza,
sir.
yes,
We finished this part.
we finished the solution part.
No, sir.
Yes.
Somebody said we ended with molar volume. Is solution done for everyone?
Yes, sir.
We
We
have,
did this in the last class. Sir, we ended with molarity mixing.
okay, so we have mixed some batches.
No, sir. I think I missed one class.
We have missed one class, Reba.
Thursday.
See, actually, new batches have been made. That is why we don't. Okay. Rishan has not done this part. Wait a second. Okay, we have done molarity, right? Okay, we have done molarity with, I guess, Abhinav is done. Nidra, you are done with molarity. Can you please
Yes,
raise hand
sir.
if you are done with molarity? If molarity is done. So that leaves Kash. Okay, Abdullah, Reba, and Rishan. Okay, fine, no problem. No problem here. No problem. So you just have to learn about molarity now. We'll leave molarity for now. Solution. Okay, just write a definition for solution. See, Rishan, Reba, and Umar, you are not done with molarity.
No, sir, I finished that.
You finished that now? Okay, fine. So Abdullah, Abdullah, Rishan, and Reba. Okay. Solution. See, it is what? Just write a few things. You can see this now. It is defined as homogeneous mixture of two or more substances. Okay, it is defined as homogeneous mixture of two or more substances. Now, two or more substances or components, we say it. Components. Now, what are the components of solution? There can be two components of solution. Okay, solution is made up of two components. One is known as solvent. The other is known as solute. So, what is solvent? Solvent is that component which is present in major amount. Solute is that component which is present in minor amount. Okay, solute is that component which is present in minor amount. Now, in our course, I will refer to solvent as A, and I will refer to solute as B. Okay, I'll refer to solvent as A, and I will refer to solvent as B. In our syllabus, we have only binary solution. Binary solution means it means that solution with two components. Okay, it means solution with two components. Please complete this slide first.
Done, sir.
Okay. Rishan, tell me when you're done. Okay, Abdullah, done. Okay, fine. Thank you very much. You're done. Okay. Now write a heading. Okay. Others who have covered this is just think of it as a revision here. Molarity. Okay. So you have to define molarity. Molarity is, it is a concentration term. Okay, it is a concentration term. It is defined as number of moles of solute in given volume of solution. Okay, so the two things which are important in this definition are given volume of solution and number of moles of solute. Okay, so two things are important: number of moles of solute and by given number of solution, given volume of solution. So number molarity is also written as capital M. So the formula for molarity will become M is equal to number of moles of solute. We will define number of moles as N. We denote it as N. And for solute, I have said that we will use B by given volume of solution in liters. Okay, in liters. So we'll write volume in liters. And write a small question. Write a small question here. Calculate the molarity of 500 ml solution containing 4 gram of NaOH. So first of all, what we have to do, molarity, we have to calculate the molarity of a given solution in which we have 500 solution containing 4 gram of NaOH. So the first thing that we want to find is the number of moles of solute, NB. So NB will be given mass of NaOH is 4 grams. If you calculate the molar mass of NaOH, this will come as 40 grams per mole. So this will be 1 by 10 mole. Grams and grams will cancel out each other. Okay. So if sodium is how much? Na is 23. Oxygen is how much? Oxygen is 16. Hydrogen is 1. So if you calculate this, this will come as 40. Okay. So come as 40. Now you have to calculate the volume. What is the volume? Volume is equal to 500 ml. Now 500 ml, you will convert this to 0.5 liters. This is important because in the problem we have to give the volume in liters. Now the molarity will be equal to what? 1 by 10 mole divided by 0.5 liters. So this will come as, this will be 1 by 10 like this, 1 by 10. And here you will have into 0.5. 0.5 will become 1 by 2. 1 by 2 will go above like this. And you will get 1 by 5. This will be equal to 0.2 moles per liter. You can also write this as 0.2 molar. Okay. The first thing that you will always calculate is the number of moles. Then you will convert the volume. If it is given in milliliters, you will convert it to liters. Whatever unit is given, you will always convert this to liters. Then we'll just put this in the formula for molarity. Number of moles is given by the volume. Okay. Do you have any difficulty from going here to here in calculation? Please let me know. Okay. If you have any difficulty from going here to here in the calculation. This is for Rishan,
Sir,
Abdullah, and yes.
Sir, can you say how you got 2?
Okay. Let me just get this. 1 by 10 divided by 0.5, right? So can I write 1 by 2 is 0.5 now? 1 by 2 is 0.5, everyone.
Yes, sir.
So I can write 1 by 10 divided by 1 by 2.
Oh, okay.
This will be what? 1 by 10 divided by 1 by 2.
1 by
This will be what? 1 by 10
2 by
into
2.
2.
Yes, sir. Got it.
Okay, please let me know when you're done. Okay, Abdullah, you're fine with this calculation now, right? Abdullah?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can I move on?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now write another concentration term. It is known as mass percentage. It is given as percent W by W. Okay, it is given as percentage W by W. What is mass percentage? Mass percentage is the mass of a component present in total mass of solution. Okay, the mass of a component present in total mass of solution. So mass percentage is given as it will be given as mass of a component divided by total mass of solution. Now into for percentage, we will multiply this by 100. Okay, the mass of a component present in total mass of total mass of solution in percentage. Now this formula, this definition is not important. What is important is the example, and by this example, you will remember the mass percentage. For example, if I say 10 percentage NaCl aqueous solution. Okay, so what does this mean? It means that 10 gram of NaCl is present in 100 gram of solution. Okay, now this aqueous means what? Aqueous means that the solvent is water. The solvent is water. So if 10 gram is NaCl, amount of or mass of H2O will be how much? 90 grams. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, guys. Okay. So this example is the what you will remember. Okay, this example is what you will remember. Okay, Abdullah is done. What about others? Done, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now write this question. An aqueous solution contains an aqueous solution contains 49% H2SO4, that is sulfuric acid, by weight. You have to calculate the molarity of solution if density of solution is 1.5 grams per ml. Okay, so look, how will we do this question? See, you have been given 49% H2SO4 sulfuric acid by weight. You have been given by weight. That means from this 49%, the translation for this 49% will be what? 49% H2SO4. It is aqueous. Yeah, it is aqueous. So we will have mass of H2SO4 is equal to 49 grams. Mass of H2O is equal to 51 grams. Okay, but we don't need the mass of H2O. We have just written it like this so that you have a habit of getting the mass of the both components, H2SO4 and H2O as of now. The mass of H2SO4 is 49 gram. So from mass of H2SO4, this is the solute. We have to calculate the number of moles in 49 gram of H2SO4 will be equal to the given mass divided by the molar mass. So for calculating the molar mass of H2SO4, 2 into hydrogens is equal to how much? Then you have sulfur is equal to how much? Then you have 4 into oxygen is equal to how much? Okay. Can somebody tell me for hydrogen it is 2 into 1, correct? What is the molar mass for sulfur? Can somebody see and tell me? Molar mass for sulfur.
32.
Correct. So this is 2, this is 30, 32. This is 16 fours are how much? 16 fours are? No one? 16 fours are? Yeah, correct. 64. So if you add these terms, 4, this will be 98 grams per mole. Okay, 98 grams per mole. So given mass is 49. The molar mass is 98. So number of moles will be equal to 1 by 2 moles. Correct? Any problem?
No, sir.
No? Okay. Now mass of H2SO4 is 49. Mass of H2 is 51 gram. Mass of solution will be? Yes, mass of solution will be how much? Yes, guys, mass of solution. Add these components now. Add these two. How much will it be?
100.
100.
Yes, correct. 100 gram. Now, we have got the number of moles. In molarity, what do we need? Number of moles divided by volume in liters. We don't have the volume of solution, we have the mass of solution. Now, to convert the mass of solution to volume of solution, we need the density, correct? So, density is equal to how much? Mass by volume, correct? Density is equal to mass by volume. So, we can say that volume is equal to mass by density. So, what is the mass? Mass is 100 grams. What is the density? Density is 1.5 grams per ml. So we can cut this gram by this gram and it will be 100 divided by 1.5 ml. Can somebody please tell me 100 by 1.5? What will be the answer here? If we divide 100 by 1.5, by 1.5, it will be something 66.6.
6.6.
6 point or 66 point? 66 point.
Yes, sir.
66 point, right? Yeah. Now, what do we have? We have got both the things. What are the things that we need for molarity? The things that we need for molarity is the number of moles of solute and the volume. We just have to convert this volume into liters. So, molarity will be equal to number of moles of solute divided by volume in liters. Number of moles is 1 by 2. See, always try to keep it in fractions. Okay, try to keep it in fractions. Now, since here you have here you have 100 by 1.5. 100 by 1.5, you can write it as 200 by 3. Correct? Can we write 200 by 3? No? You guys are not comfortable with this? Wait a second. You have 100 by 1.5 ml. Easy? Any problem still here? 100 by 1.5?
No, sir.
No. Okay, fine. Now what I will multiply 2 on the numerator and 2 on the denominator. This will be 200 by 3. Any problem till now? Any problem? Okay.
No,
No,
no.
sir.
No, na? Everyone? If somebody has problem, please tell me now.
Sir,
No
but
problem.
why are we multiplying it by 2?
See, and I am saying that I will tell you. Just wait a second. Na? Patience rakhiye thoda sa. You will know why it is happening. Now I will convert this milliliters into liters. So 200 divided by 3 into what is milli? Milli is 10 to the power minus 3, and you will have liters. Correct? Milli is 10 to the power minus 3, and you will have liters. Any problem till now? Now you will get this thing in the denominator. Moles per liter. Now you will get 1 by 2 into 3 by 200 into 10 to the power 3. Does anyone have problem from here to here? Should I explain it?
No, sir.
No?
No, sir.
Okay.
No.
If anyone has any doubt from this part to this part, please let me know now. Because I have to convert milliliter to liter. See, you have to remember these terms. Kilo, K means 10 to the power 3, that is 1000. Milli means 10 to the power minus 3. Micro is given as mu, it is 10 to the power minus 6. Nano is given as n, it is equal to 10 to the power minus 9. Okay, so remember these terms. So you can just, if you want to change this m to number, you will just put 10 to the power minus 3 and it will be milliliters. For example, if I say 1 kg, what do you write? 1 into 1000 grams. So where this 1000 comes from? This 1000 is nothing but kilo. Okay, K means 1000. Similarly, M means 10 to the power minus 3. So now calculate this. This will be what? 3000 divided by, then you have 2 into 200 now. You can come these two. It will be 30 divided by 4, right? 30 divided by 4. Correct?
Yes, sir.
It will be how much?
$15.
7.5. Okay, done, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Now tell me this calculation. See this calculation and now tell me about this calculation. Number of moles divided by volume in liters. Number of moles we got it as 0.5 moles. Okay. and volume we got it as 66.67 milliliters. So I will say 66.67 into 10 to the power minus 3 liters. So this volume will be 66.67 into 10 to the power minus 3 liters. Now tell me which is easier to solve, this one or this one?
First one, sir.
The previous one?
Yes.
Does everyone agree with this? So please always keep the things in fractions, because most of the time you will get the chance to eliminate most of the terms. Okay. See, everyone will find the previous one easy.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Keep the decimal for the end. Keep the decimal for the end. Let me know when you're done.
Done, sir.
Everyone. Okay. Let us write another term, that is molality. Another term, that is molality. It is given by small m. What is molality? It is defined as number of moles of solute, present in per kg of solvent. Okay. So now you can see the change here. It is, first of all, it is per kg, and it is of solvent, per kg of solvent. This number of moles part is same as molarity, but what has changed here? Changes in per kg of solvent. What will be the formula for this? The formula can be seen as small m, that is molality. It is equal to number of moles of solute. This will be NB divided by the mass of solution. This will be WA. Okay, solvent in kg. Okay, present in per kg of solvent. So this will be the formula. Now, question, write a question here. An aqueous solution contains 63% by weight HNO3. Okay. Find the molality of the solution. Find the molality of the solution. Okay. Sometimes you will be given here the density also, but I will tell you that if you have molality and you have been given percentage by mass or by weight, you don't need the density. How will you do this question? It is very easy. Solution is, you just have to calculate the number of moles of the solute, that is HNO3, and the solvent. Okay, so 63% of HNO3 means what it would mean? It would mean mass of HNO3, it is equal to how much? 63 grams. Mass of H2O, it is equal to how much? Mass of H2O will be how much?
37.
47?
37.
Yeah, correct. 37 grams, right? Because 63 percentage, yeah, that means 63 grams in 100 gram of solution, right? So in 100 gram of solution, 63 gram is HNO3. So the remaining will be H2O, that is 37 grams. Now you have both the things now. You will just convert this HNO3 into number of moles. Okay, calculate the number of moles and tell me. What is the molar mass of HNO3? Tell me the number of moles, okay? Calculate and tell me the number of moles. Yes, Abhinav, correct. What else? What things do we have in HNO3? We have hydrogen and one hydrogen. We have nitrogen, one nitrogen, and we have 3 into oxygen. So hydrogen will be 1, nitrogen will be 14, 3 oxygen will be 3 into 16. This will be 1, this will be 14, this will be 16. 3s are how much? 48, right?
48.
So this will give you how much?
63.
63.
1 mole.
1 mole. Okay. So we have found the moles here. Now we will convert this grams into kg because in the formula we have to get into kg. So this will be how to convert grams into kg? 37 into 10 to the power minus 3 grams, correct? I hope you know how to convert grams into kgs, right? No? Oh God. One kg is equal to
1,000 gram.
1000 grams. So I can say 1000 grams is equal to 1 kg. So 1 grams is equal to 1 by
1 by
1000
1,000.
kg. So this will be 10 to the power minus 3 kg. So if I say 2
kg.
grams, this will be 2 into 10 to the power minus 3 kg. If I say 4 grams, this will be 4 into 10 to the power minus 3 kgs. Here we have 37 grams. So this will be 37 into 10 to the power minus 3 kgs. Okay, guys? This is 3 into 10 to the power minus 3 kgs. So molarity will be equal to 1 mole divided by 37 into 10 to the power minus 3 kg. So this 10 to the power minus 3 will go above. This will be 1 by 37 into 10 to the power 3 mole kg inverse. You can write this answer. You can further calculate 1 by 3, what will be 1 by 37, and then multiply it with 10 to the power 3, and then get the answer. But as of now, it's fine. Is anyone still writing?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. Is there any yes sir answer? Is anyone still writing? If you are saying yes sir, please let me know. Otherwise, I will move on. What have you written, Abdullah? Oh, sir. What does oh, sir mean? No, sir. Okay. Now there is another concentration term which is known as mass by volume percentage. Mass by volume percentage. Okay. So for this, I will not see this definitions and all is not important. Okay. Definitions and all is not important for you. You have to know how to use this. So for example, I am telling you this is given as percentage W by V. Okay. So if I am telling you 10 percentage ethanol solution, it would mean what? It would mean 10 gram of ethanol is present in 100 ml of solution. Okay. You can also write a formula, but formula is of no importance here. Let me know if you are done with this one. Then we can do another question. Aqueous solution contain 49% H2SO4 W by V. Find the molarity of the solution. Okay, so 49% H2SO4 W by V means 49 gram of H2SO4 in 100 ml of solution. So the thing that you need to do just now is we'll convert this to mole. We'll convert this to volume in liters, and then you will use this mole and this volume, and in the formula molarity is equal to number of moles divided by volume in liter of solution. Okay, so remember this is 100 ml of solution. This is 49 gram of H2SO4. This will be converted into moles. Tell me the answer of molarity. Okay. You guys know the molar mass for H2SO4, right? So you can calculate it very fast.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. You have already calculated the number of moles, I guess, for 49 gram. It was 1 by 2. The volume, if you convert 100 ml, it will be equal to how much?
0.1
liter. See, this is so easy. Number of moles is equal to 1 by 2 into what is
Five.
0.1? to 1 by 10, it will be equal to 1 by 20 moles per liter. So 1 by 20 will be equal to how much? 0.05. Instead of writing moles per liter, you can also write capital M, which will give you 0.05 molar. Wait a second. No, wait a second.
It
We
will be
did
10 by
something.
1 into 10 by 1
Yeah, it will be 10 by 1. This will be equal to number of moles is 1 by 2
into 10 by
into,
1.
sorry, others will be just thinking what is happening here. 1 by 2, this will be 0.1 is 1 by 10. This will be equal to 1 by 2 into 10. This will be equal to 5 molar. Okay, are you guys done?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now we have to question. The density of 3 molar solution of NaOH is 1.25 gram per ml. Calculate the molality of the solution. Okay, so here you have been given the molarity of a particular solution, and you have been given the density of that solution, and you have been asked the molality. Okay, so how will we do this question? See, this is going to a bit long. Okay, so please listen. Okay, please listen, all of you. Molality small m, it is equal to what? Number of moles divided by what? Mass of solvent in kg, correct? Now I can also say molarity is equal to what? Number of moles of solute divided by volume of solution in liters, correct?
Yes, sir.
So I can say that number of moles is equal to molarity into volume in liters, correct?
Yes, sir.
Now I can also say now, if this is 3 molar solution, it means that 3 moles in 1 liter, correct? 3 moles in 1 liter.
Yes, sir.
So this molarity is how much? 3 into volume. What is volume? Volume is, instead of writing liters, I will write 1000 ml. Why? Because the density is given in ml. You will understand later. Okay, this is 3 into 1000 ml. Okay, just wait here. We are done with NB. Okay, we are done with NB. We have to just do with WA. That is the mass of solvent. So mass of solution is equal to mass of solvent plus mass of solute, correct?
Yes.
Mass of solvent plus mass of solute, right? So I can say mass of WA is equal to mass of solution minus WB. Any doubt till here? Anyone?
No, sir.
No? Okay, fine. Now listen to mass of solution here. Mass of solution can be written as, what? Mass is equal to, see, density is equal to mass by volume. So mass is equal to density into volume. Correct, guys? Mass will be equal to density into volume. So the density of solution is given. So you'll write density of solution as D into volume of solution, 1000 ml. Correct? Any doubt? We can write mass of solution as density into volume. The density is given, whatever the density is. The volume that we have taken is 1000 ml, right? See?
Yes.
Yes, no, anyone? Okay, fine.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
I'm getting yes, sir, only from one person. Are others following me?
Yes, sir. I need
Abhinav,
to let
Umar,
understand.
understanding? Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, all these steps should be crystal clear. Okay, all these steps should be crystal clear. Okay, volume. Okay, we have now got the mass of solution. Now the mass of solvent. Mass of solvent we can write now. If we have the number of moles. Number of moles is equal to what? Number of moles is equal to the given mass divided by molar mass. So the given mass will be equal to number of moles into the molar mass. Correct? So this will be NB into MM. Correct?
Yes,
Any
sir.
difficulty? No difficulty? No, na? I hope no. Now listen here. See, molarity will be equal to M into 1000, that is the volume, divided by the density. Okay, so we have here mass of density into 1000 minus this minus number of moles of solute into the molar mass of that solute. Okay, now here please remember that density should be in grams per ml. Okay, it should be in grams per ml. Now please calculate this now. Tell me what is the answer. You have the molarity, that is 3. Okay, then you have density into volume, you will calculate that. Then you have number of moles, that is equal to 3. See, remember, number of moles is how much? 3 moles in 1 liter. Na? So you will use that 3 moles. 3 moles in 1 liter into the molar mass of NaOH. NaOH is how much? NaOH is 40 grams per mole.
Sir, can you explain the last part again?
This part, mass of solvent.
Yes, sir, mass of solvent.
Okay, so can I write mass of solvent? See, from here we can say now mass of solution is equal to mass of solvent plus mass of solute, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now I can say mass of solvent will be equal to mass of solution minus mass of solute.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Abdul. Okay, now we have to see mass of solution. So mass of anything can be written as say density is equal to mass by volume. Therefore, mass will be equal to how much? Tell me
Density by
from
volume.
this equation.
Density by volume.
Density by volume, by volume,
Into volume, sir.
or into volumes. Okay, density into volume. So see, the density we have been given. We don't want to density we have been given. What is the volume of solution that we have taken?
1 liter.
Okay, 1 liter. Since the density is in ml, so we will convert this liter into milliliters. So that will be equal to how much? 1000 ml. Can you please keep the mic on, Abdullah?
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. Yeah, it'll be
Okay.
1000 milliliters.
1000 milliliters. Now we are remaining with mass of solute, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So for mass of solute, we go to the formula. Number of moles, it is equal to the given mass divided by the molar mass. We
Yes,
know
sir.
this formula from the mole concept, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We have to find the given mass, that is the W. So the W will be equal to what? Number of moles into molar mass.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So that is what we have written, number of moles into molar mass. Now where this number of moles will come from, it will come again from the molarity. In molarity we have number of moles per liter of solution. So this number of moles is how much here given? It is 3 molars. Now this is 3 mole in 1 liter. So this 3 mole is the number of moles. Got it, Abdullah?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, by the way, if I ask you to turn your mic on, no matter if you have any disturbance in your home, I have no issue.
Okay,
Okay.
so if I have a lot of background noise because I have younger
That
siblings,
is fine.
if
That
it's
is
okay,
fine.
then okay, so no problem.
Yeah. If I ask you to turn on your mic, it is okay. I will bear those background noises. Okay, fine. Did anyone get the answer? No? Let us see. Molarity will be equal to what is, okay, fine. What is the molarity here? Let me ask each one of you. Abhinav, what is the molarity? Yes, Abhinav. I can't hear you. Okay, Nida, what is the molarity?
3 moles.
Yeah, 3. Just write 3 here, okay? 3 into 1000. Okay, what is the density here? What is the density given? Reba, can you answer me? What is the density?
1.25.
Very good. 1.25 into 1000 minus. Okay, what is the number of moles? Rehab, what would be the number of moles? Yes, Rehab, what will be the number of moles? Okay, Umar, what would be the number of moles? NB?
Sir, 3.
Very good. 3. And the molar mass of NaOH? Abdullah, molar mass of NaOH? Yes, Abdullah, molar mass of NaOH? You haven't guys calculated? We have calculated this molar mass now earlier in the question. See, we have calculated 40. 3 into 40. So you will get this as 3000 divided by 1250 minus 4 3s are 120. So whatever answer you will be getting will be in mole per kg. Okay, so be mole kg inverse. So this answer will be what? It will be 3000 divided by 1130. Correct? 1130. Right, guys?
Yes, sir.
So this will be now 300 113. And you will get this as 2.6, I guess. Mole kg inverse. Okay, so please write this formula in a nice little box or something as you like it. Okay, this is important. Also, this part is also important, that the density should be in moles per liter. Okay, are you guys done?
Yes, sir. Done.
This is the answer here.
Yes, sir.
Everyone?
Wait, sound.
This is the answer, 2.6 grams. Okay, 2.6 grams, 2.6 moles per kg.
Done, sir.
Okay, everyone done?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Just wait a second. Okay, I'm erasing these parts and I will write all those terms. Okay, the m, the density we have written. So just write this formula in a next, I mean, below the sheet or somewhere else. Okay, what is m? Capital M is molarity.